get there, you gotta look over here, and then you open this up. I'm gonna do a little, let me introduce you to my little friend. Okay, I found him outside and I thought I'd bring him in so he could watch what's going on. Actually, if you look real closely at this thing, it's really kind of messed up because it's actually a birthing idol, and if you look, she's giving birth right there. So I don't know why Indiana Jones would want to collect that, but it's pretty scary looking. Mother's Day was great for me. I bought my wife like the biggest vibrator I could possibly find. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time too. And the nice thing is I get to use it as well daily. So it's my Harley Davidson. I ride it back and forth to work. So in fact, I get to use her vibrator for work purposes. I recently was diagnosed with COD, which is exactly like OCD, except it's in alphabetical order like it's supposed to be. So, and I don't do too many political jokes, but Sarah Palin, she's a joke walking, I think. But I recently discovered something about Sarah Palin. That there's the difference between Sarah Palin's mouth and Sarah Palin's vagina is only half the stuff that comes out of her vagina is retarded. Okay. I recently went through a midlife crisis. I bought the motorcycle. I actually was in a crash in December, so things like that didn't go so well. But I bought the motorcycle for the midlife crisis and riding around and. Jacket, helmet, always being safe. And my wife says to me one day, she goes, you really shouldn't wear your helmet anymore. And I said, well, why don't you want me to wear the helmet anymore? She goes, well, I want you to take it off so everybody else can see how handsome you are. And I said, she wasn't supporting me in the midlife crisis. She just wanted to kill me off early. Because I've driven around Tucson. Somebody laughed over there. Thanks. With the midlife crisis too, I was thinking about changing religions. I'm not really that much of a Christian, but I was thinking about going to Judaism, because Judaism's like one of the oldest religions around. Muslims, some of those guys are a little too extreme. Even the Christians were extreme back in the days of the Crusades. And the really cool thing I've discovered about Judaism is they have those really cool hats, those little yarmulkes that help cover that up. The other thing is, I watch things as they come around at like television. I was watching Sam Levitt's the other day, and I urge everyone here to please boycott Sam Levitt's because they treat people horribly. Because I'm watching television and they're going, come to Sam Levitt's, save moron, this living room set. Save moron, this dining room set. Well, Sam Levitt's, I am not a moron, okay? I just want you idiots to know that. Well, they can't all be geniuses. Some of them do take the short bus to get here. So, okay. I was standing with a buddy of mine one time when we were watching butterflies. We were watching butterflies fly when we were at work. That's what you do when you sell cars. So I used to. And we were sitting there watching butterflies fly through and trying to figure out why the little butterflies down here are all flying like they're all freaked out, and the big butterflies are up here just kind of cruising along. And we finally decided it must be the kind of plants that they land on, because the little butterflies are down here where all the poppies are, and they're all freaking out. Oh, holy shit, man! We gotta get out of here before that bird kills us. And the big butterflies are up here, and they're landing on the top of the buds. So they're like, dude, just chill out. Everything's gonna be all right. And let's see. I've actually been married for 23 years. So I know it's a long time, right? Yeah. Don't clap, because it took me 3 wives to get there. My son and I the other day discovered that FedEx, the X part of FedEx does not mean express. I had a package that wanted to get sent off FedEx on a Friday, so I called to come and pick it up. We'll pick it up on Monday. Monday? Today's Friday. I need it picked up now. Well, we have to have 24 hours to pick it up. I go, okay, that would be tomorrow. Monday's 72 hours from now. And the guy said, yes. And I said, but that's not 24 hours. He said, well, it's the weekend. I said, but you told me 24 hours, not a weekend. And I said, well, so much for the X standing for express. And my 7-year-old said, Dad, it sounds to me more like X stands for extra long. So, anyway, thank you all very much. That's my time tonight.